Good morning, Country Club of Naples. It's Billy, your superintendent. I'm standing out on hole 16, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the roughs and what we're doing to help try and level them out, because I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen how dimply, puffy they're getting it. This is the reason why. Check this out. So I need everybody to remember, when we grassed the golf course, we basically took giant rolls of sod and turned them into millions and millions of chunks of sod, and we threw them out on the golf course and we got them to grow together. But what we're facing now is the density, the last stages of creating density on the golf course. You can still see a little bit out in here. This doesn't quite look super level, super firm and thick. Now there's grass everywhere, but the golf course still is in those final stages of creating that really thick sod in between the chunks of sod that we threw down the ground to grow the golf course in. So in the fairways, we have been slowly lowering the height of cut so that we can help eliminate even quicker some of those density issues to try and create that nice, flat, thick carpet. But in the roughs, it's starting to look like a head of broccoli, right? So that's a piece of sod, that's a piece of sod, and this little space in between was the void that these two pieces of grass had to cover and create the turf canopy. Now we need to remember, the sod chunks that we threw down included dirt and things like that. And even though we rolled extensively, we just couldn't squish that sod down, those sod chunks down enough to where it was completely uniform across the top. So what we're starting to do is lower the heights of cut in the roughs. So let me turn this way, you can see a little bit better. So this is 1.25 inches and this is 1 inch. And so we're gonna slowly start lowering the roughs down to help eliminate some of that dimply look, right? We want to basically go from this to more like this. But even still, you can see the little tiny voids everywhere. So that's why we say all the time, a golf course is not like a house. When you're done building a house, you're done. You're ready to move in, it's finished. When you build a golf course, you need at least 1 full year of heavy active growth so that you can create that super thick density and be able to fill in all these little voids and blemishes. So our summer agronomic program this summer will really be about, think of it like laundry, like ironing, smoothing things out, getting all of the little surface dimples gone, creating nice smooth contours around greens, and getting rid of drainage trench lines by sanding them constantly, just smoothing out. And this is all part of it. This is all part of that golf course ironing process, getting that turf to be uniform in density and thickness, and then all these little broccoli looking patches will go away. But that's what we're doing with the roughs. We're going to slowly start lowering them down so that we can create a nice, thick, uniform playing surface. I left them a little bit higher for the Invitational so we would have a little bit thicker rough, but now it's time to slowly lower them down. And that's what I'm out doing today. I'm just doing a test run, making sure everything that we're gonna do is not going to negatively affect the playing conditions, but so you'll see a little bit more of a tightening up in the roughs. So that lowering of the height of cut scenario is essentially happening on all the playing surfaces. We've already done it on the greens, we've done it on the fairways, and now it's time to start doing the roughs as well. So look for a little bit better uniformity over the next several weeks. And then this summer, it's all going to be about ironing everything out, right? Just because you do your laundry doesn't mean it's necessarily done. It's washed, it's clean, it's dried, but it's still wrinkly. So got to get it nice and pressed. And that's what we're going to do this summer. Iron everything out.